My pork chop smothered in brie. So, Mom, here's what we're gonna start with. Get a little bit of salt. We're gonna make a brine. Get a little apple cider vinegar. We got some sweetness, and that's about good. Thank you. We'll get a little cracked black pepper. We'll do some mustard powder, a little touch of that. We'll put a little bit of heat, chili flake, a little granulated garlic, a lot of granulated garlic. Thyme, pork loves thyme. Get a little touch of that, dried thyme. If you have fresh thyme, use it. Okay, so let's see, all of that in. We'll give this a little stir. I'd like to let this brine go for 30 minutes if I can, but the key here is not adding too much liquid because I need to cool it down before I put the chop in, because if I put the chop in now, it's gonna poach. No poached chop. So yeah, look at these beautiful chops, and you'll look at it, so you've got the bone here, but you got extra meat on this side and extra meat on that side. It's called a double cut chop.
Okay.
This chop weighs probably 12, 13 ounces. I mean, this is a big chop. Now what we're going to do is grab a piece of butcher twine. That's yours. And that's mine. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna tie this chop up. We wanna make it so we can kind of hold it together, firm it up. See how I wrap this around?
Uh-huh.
Then I'm gonna grab the string through here. And what this is going to do is it's just gonna tighten the eye of the chop to the bone. You good with it?
I'm working on it.
Okay, as such.
Uh-huh.
Dig that?
Okay.
I'm gonna leave you with that. Now, Mom, the idea is to pull them out, let them set on this tray. We're gonna pat them dry. We wanna grab some paper towel right there, and we're gonna pat these dry. Pat them dry so when they go into the pan, when they go into this cast iron skillet, they go in there and they don't sit there and kind of boil or steam in their own juices. All right, we're gonna hit a little bit of oil to this pan. Get some of this mess out of the way. Get some salt and pepper. There we go. And you can see that pan starting to smoke up a little bit there, Mom. Means we're hot. You want to flip those for me? Since you have the hands that are all porked up now. There we go. Pepper, a little salt. Okay, you want to rub that in, Mom?
Yeah.
All right. So you got that? You see the pan's nice and hot?
Yeah.
We're going to go in with the chop. We're going to sear it. And because we don't have a bunch of that moisture from when it was in its brine, it's not boiling. We're just gonna put a really nice crust on it. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna put a crust on both sides. We'll do a little sear here, and we'll do a little sear, we'll flip it, get it to the other side, and then we can finish it off in the oven. Okay. So, Mom, look at the chops here. First we tied them off, then we brined them. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish them. You can grab me, let me get in here, Mom. We're gonna grab them, throw them on this pan. You see the brie right there?
Yep.
You wanna give me some slices of that brie? Oh, we are going to go French with it. So give me some, not the crackers and brie.
Like this?
Yep, just keep slicing them off. We're gonna lay the brie in here on top of this. If you're gonna treat your mom to some pork chop dinner, you gotta, take it French. Throw some brie on it. The brie's gonna melt over the top. So give me about 4 more of those slices. We look like Lucille and Ethel right now. Did someone bite into this? Oh no, you didn't cut that, okay. All right, and one more piece, Mom. I've got the oven preheated right around 350 degrees. You could go into the broiler if you want, but I want to finish cooking the chops as well. So I'll take that. You want to throw them right into the oven?
Okay.
Give me the blade, lady. Step away from the knife. Okay, so we've got that done. Now look at this, all this heat that's going on. I'm going to hit a little bit of olive oil into this, and we are going to take the pan drippings inside of this with some apple and... Mom, you would hand me an onion as well, please? Make a nice little sauce.
Yellow or red?
The yellow. Oh, it's gonna make a great sauce. Yeah, I like all the flavor that's coming from the pan.
Yeah.
Those pork chops have been cooking in there, so to not lose that beautiful flavor, we're gonna go ahead and cook these apples and this onion up, and then this will make a nice little topping on top of the melted brie that's on top of the pork chop. How's your cocktail?
Could be refreshed.
Now the onions will go down, and look at these prime time chops. Pork chops that we brined. Then we tied them up to make them nice and tight so we keep the chop together. Hit a little bit of brie cheese on top, cooked them off. They're done. We'll let them rest. We're gonna build a little pan sauce with some Calvados brandy. Nice apple flavor to that. Let's see if we can get a little flambe. Woo, that's a far. Wow. Lucky I was down on the hair care products today. I might have been wearing a ball cap for the next show. All right, well, that's good. Pay attention at home, folks. It may flame up on you. Okay, but what's happening there's not a lot of liquid in there, so the alcohol has a chance to evaporate quicker, and that will cook off the alcohol but leave the great flavor. Now a little chicken stock. Huh? What do you think of that? You didn't know the grand finale was coming. Little chicken stock into this pan sauce. Apples and onions already in there. There we go. Stir that around a bit, let it reduce, and we're gonna put that over the top of the chops, mounting a little bit of butter to this sauce. Mom, if you wanna go ahead, if that's mixed, just kinda lay it right, just pour that right in the middle there. Let that continue to work. Bring the chops over, the melted brie, you can see the rind of the brie there. Right on. That looks beautiful, Mom. Okay. Chop for Madre, a little bit of that pan juice there as well.
Is it Tuesday?
Okay, watch out, Mom, coming over here with some of this apple mix.
Yum.
Right on top. Go ahead and cut into one of those chops. Tell me what you think, Mom.
Smells so good. Really good.
Brining of the chop. Huh? Would we have had more pork chops as a kid if we would have brined the chop?
Probably.